Anytime Chris says something or writes something, it's good to check it out. Hello, YouTubers. This is a noobifier. We sometimes get info from citizen number 1, Chris Roberts, on the 14th of March, 2024. Letter from the chairman. It's always nice to know what's on the man's mind, so sit back and let me summarize. We begin. Some of the noobifier Discord members actually joked that they thought that these letters were written by ChatGTP, and then the day after that, they changed their mind again, and we now know that it's written by Chris. Comment in the comments with your comments about whether or not Chris Roberts' comments are AI-generated comments. Chris led with a quote from a dead Roman emperor who died exactly 1,844 years ago today. Chris highlighted that 3.18 last year introduced PES, which was a foundation for server meshing. He reiterated that 3.18 was a problematic patch because it highlighted small issues that had laid dormant. Salvage is another large milestone. Physicalized cargo is another. He spoke about how huge the CitizenCon was last year, and it was a big boost for the team to see everyone in person again. Migrating Turbulent from contractor to a part of the team was the next on his list. Turbulent has been a major player since the start, so the transformation only made sense. That changed Benoit's official title to CTO of Cloud Imperium and also the head of Core Technology Group, or the CTG. Marc Baudet was the CEO of Turbulent, and he has become Senior Vice President Studio Operations for CIG. He said Squadron is feature complete, but that doesn't mean the pressure's off. Manchester, England will be the location for CitizenCon this year, and he will have more to show us at that time. He mentioned the testing for server meshing. He cited some lore about the first jump, and that was a segue for the first in-game jump point, which was on the 10th of April. Mr. Trash was highlighted as the first player who successfully made a jump. They also achieved a server population of 350 concurrent players, which is a current record. Benoit had some things to say. 2024 marks the continuation of years of breaking blockers such as OCS, SOX, PES, replication, crash recovery. The current goal is to conquer multi-server meshing on the way to 4.0, and he's excited when he gets to see our reaction to the features in the upcoming patch. Chris said the plan was to make 2024 the biggest year for Star Citizen, and to do that, the large team needed to be reorganized near the end of 2023. He then went further on to say what we have known for some time, that this is an MMO, and there will be no date where our game will just be considered feature complete and therefore live. He said Star Citizen 1.0 will be the commercial release in a polished and stable state. Patch 1.0 will mean that the project would no longer need to be labeled as an alpha or early access. Bringing Squadron 42 to feature complete helped refine what would constitute a 1.0 release for the PU. And to continue to get this job done, Rich Tyrer has been promoted to Senior Game Director for both games. Chris reminded us of the things that were shown during CitizenCon and basically said that those features were the goals for this year, and confirmed what we had been told recently is that 3.23 should be considered to be the largest patch when considering the features that it adds. Rich Tyrer had some things to say. He said he enjoyed working exclusively on Squadron, but he's very excited to be able to focus now on the entire project. He said that they're focused on all the foundations that are leading up to that release. They've been working on a new roadmap that pushes all the way to patch 1.0 to help when deciding what tasks are needed. Base building and crafting are just around the corner. There's a big drive to tackle quality of life issues, to add more missions, touch-ups, the insurance, and the economy. Chris said that he moved from LA to Austin to be closer in time zone to more of the global team. He said that he's also spending more time in Manchester, and he said that the LA office was going to be scaled down, with many moving to Manchester and leaving mostly finance, legal, marketing, and HR in Santa Monica. Chris then acknowledged Todd Pappy's dedication and leadership for over 9 years and wished him luck in what he does next. He's excited to release 3.23, to launch Invictus, future Xenothreat, and other milestones in 2024. He closed out by highlighting the power of our community. He reminisced all the way back to patch 0.8 through 2.0 when the baby PU was released, the first time we landed on planets in 3.0, and soon meshed servers and jump points for 4.0. Beyond that, he said Star Citizen 1.0 twinkles on the horizon, and the future has never been so bright. And that's it. The original is linked in the description. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. Stay tuned for more. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse.